Hello, I'm Annie Dunkelman, and today I'm visiting the exhibition stand of Siemens, IFA 2015, where Siemens present their very latest innovations. The trend is towards ever more efficient appliances that are easier to operate. One principally needs to know less and less oneself. I like that. I'm going to have all this explained to me today by the sales coaches Frank Glassenapp and Stefan Bausch.
Hi, Annie.
Nice to see you two.
Hi, Annie. Nice to see you.
I just read For a Life More Independent. How can Siemens make my life even more independent now?
Independent because the Siemens innovations at this trade fair will make your life even easier and more comfortable, while also saving you a lot of time.
We can demonstrate this to you particularly well with the ovens. Siemens presented the new IQ700 oven series last year, with time savings also becoming increasingly important in the kitchen. More and more Siemens ovens now also feature integrated microwaves.
This makes everything that little bit faster. I like it because I can cook faster and eat slower. And how much time will I save this way?
You can save up to 50% of the usual preparation time, and it's also particularly convenient that you won't need to do any cleaning yourself, even with compact ovens.
No more cleaning. How does that work?
With Active Clean, the Pyrolyte self-cleaning that's now also available in 45cm appliances with microwave.
Does this mean that my oven will clean itself at the touch of a button while I'm still eating with my friends?
That's right.
Cool. I see. But will I still be frying my steak in a pan?
Of course, and ideally on the new Flex Induction Plus.
Okay, what is that supposed to mean?
Here, these rectangular zones can be combined in many different ways to fit the size of your pot or pan.
Also for a huge pan like this?
Sure, if you put it here, this additional area will be activated and you will still get an absolutely even result with extra large pots and pans.
And this also applies to roasting pans and grilling plates and the like.
Exactly. The new intuitive operating system is called a dual light slider. Just try out how easily the zones can be combined and the heat adjusted.
Level 9. Totally easy.
And you can use this sensor to activate the powerMove Plus function.
What is that?
Here you can sear in the front at maximum heat, continue cooking in the middle, or keep warm at the back on low heat, all fully automatic.
Oh, and there's a clock running here. We've been cooking together for 40 seconds now, or what does this mean?
This is the count-up timer. It shows you how long we've been cooking for and means that you no longer need to set an alarm.
Look at this, Frank. I found a very strange pot.
No, that's a very normal pot. What's special about it is the cooking sensor. This is an infrared sensor that's simply attached to the saucepan.
Okay, and what can that do?
It communicates with the cooktop by Bluetooth to adjust the heat automatically. This way, nothing will boil over anymore. You simply activate the sensor and the cooktop will automatically maintain the desired temperature.
Oh, that's great.
You can always cook with the lid on for additional energy savings, and it's even more convenient for frying.
Why is that?
The frying sensor is here, directly under the glass ceramic surface.
Ah.
You place the pan on any cooking zone and select one of the 5 temperature levels. And the operating is even more convenient still if you select an appliance with TFT touch display.
Nothing will be burned anymore, and there is less splattering. I love it.
And now I'd like to show you something really special. Invisible extractor concepts are becoming ever more important in open designer kitchens.
Invisible? You're pulling my leg. How can that be?
On right and left next to the cooktop.
Ah, I see. So I open this fan opening here.
That's right.
And just switch it on.
Quite, and now we make a lot of steam.
Gosh, and this really works.
The IQ drive motor extracts up to 600 cubic meters of air per hour at a minimum airspeed of 4 meters per second, thus ensuring an optimal climate in the kitchen.
What I find most wonderful about this is that grease and smells don't even get a chance to rise up, but simply disappear.
Another thing that will disappear if you want are our new glide rail hoods. Let me show you one right here in the front.
Okay.
Here you can see one of our new glide rail hoods. The new series is also equipped with the IQ drive motor, which is particularly powerful, efficient and extremely silent.
Absolutely. Can't hear a thing.
You should already be familiar with the operation by slider from our cooktops.
Yes. And what is that auto here? What does that mean?
You can use the auto function to activate the air quality sensor, which will turn up the fan speed if there are strong smells, or also turn it down again.
This is practical because I can cook in peace and I won't need to readjust it all the time.
And after the cooking, you simply slide the hood back in, and the ventilator after run will start automatically. Just let me take the metal grease filter out so you can take it over to Stefan with you in a minute.
Okay.
But I was first going to show you how you can simply
Wow.
slide the hood up, and it will disappear in the cabinet again and become invisible.
Nifty.
So why don't you take this over to Stefan now?
Hi, Stefan. Stefan. I've brought a metal grease filter for you from Frank.
That is a good idea because it should regularly go in the dishwasher at home.
Yeah.
And that is no problem at all with the new VarioFlex Pro drawers, even for 45cm wide appliances. So in it goes.
Gladly indeed, if you show me how to open it.
Very easy. Use gentle pressure. The Open Assist opens the door, which is ideal for modern kitchen variants without handles. The blue touch points help you arrange the drawer so individually that every dish, even the metal grease filter, will fit in with no problem.
What does this Zeolite stand for?
The unique Zeolite airflow technology absorbs moisture, turns it into heat, and thus ensures that even plastic parts will be optimally dried.
Are there any advantages to Zeolite?
Of course. Zeolite helps you reach the top efficiency class of A++. This is even feasible now with appliances that are only 45cm wide.
Okay, so let me summarize. Whatever the large ones with the 60cm width can do, can also be done with the 45cm ones now.
That's it, exactly. Talking of large, we have also brought a couple of really large fridge freezers along that will certainly be able to accommodate your bulk purchases.
And here is one of those extra-large fridge freezers. Looks extremely stylish, black glass, very classy.
Yes, the design is a very important point. Modern built-in kitchens very often feature freestanding appliances to provide a visual highlight.
Which is clearly successful with this fridge freezer.
Yes, given a width and even depth of 70cm, as with this appliance, the 325-litre net capacity will easily suffice to accommodate and store your bulk purchases.
Yeah.
You're not buying a fridge to look at after all, but to keep food fresh for a long time.
At the front there, I can read Hyperfresh. We have a clip for that.
Hyperfresh Plus. Produce stays fresh up to 2 times longer, thanks to improved humidity control. The humidity can be set with the Hyperfresh slider. For an optimal storage climate. The taste and aroma are retained.
And this here says Hyperfresh Premium. Is that even better still?
Hyperfresh Premium is the ideal method for keeping your food fresh for a long time. Different foods like to be stored at different temperatures, but the humidity is also decisive.
Yes, seems to make sense.
This way you have 2 drawers besides the normal cooling compartment. The top one is for plant products such as lettuce, fruit and vegetables. And here you can individually adjust the humidity by way of this dial.
Yes, it's very simple and logical. But you also said something about the temperature. This can surely be seen from out here on the display.
The Hyperfresh compartment is preset to 0 degrees centigrade, but you can also adjust the temperature individually by degrees to anything between +3 degrees and -1 degree centigrade.
I'll take another peek inside, because the light there also caught my eye earlier.
LED lights on the sides, but also the LED spot at the top in the ceiling, illuminate the inside of the appliance wonderfully, down to every corner.
Chic and elegant, but without dazzling the eyes.
What is also great is that the new no-frost appliances offer up to 52 litres more net capacity than their comparable precursor, and that with identical outside dimensions.
Terrific, a very successful new series, inside and out. And which innovations may we expect for washing machines and dryers?
I can show you right over here.
One thing I notice about Siemens is that they're very innovative where the names of the products and functions are concerned. So there is something here that is called avant-garde.
Precisely. Avant-garde, the new design line from Siemens. This is distinguished by its innovative multi-touch display. Every function can be easily selected and very intuitively.
Let me try this out. IDOS is sure to have something to do with the dosage.
Quite. The washing machine will only use as much detergent as is needed for the dirtiness and quantity of the laundry.
And my time?
With My Time, you can tell your washing machine how much time it has, and it will run through its program in exactly this period.
Silent wash? This is surely a very silent nighttime program.
Absolutely right. Even the signal at the end of the program is switched off.
That's great. Means I can finally strike nighttime laundering off my list of no-go's.
You see, it all explains itself. For large households and, of course, also for large laundry items, the avant-garde is designed for loads of up to 9 kilograms. The IQ drive motor is not only long-lived and efficient, but also particularly silent.
True, and it is also very easy to operate and understand. What really impresses me is that the appliances from Siemens are more and more design-oriented.
Thank you, Annie. And there is even a matching dryer to go with it.
SensoFresh, that is new.
You bet. With SensoFresh, Siemens is presenting a completely new system for removing unpleasant odors from garments and for cleaning textiles.
How on earth do they manage that?
SensoFresh works with active oxygen, which is also found in nature, for example, after a thunderstorm, when the air smells so fresh and pure.
Yes.
Active oxygen is also used in industry and medical technologies. Triatomic oxygen is, for example, used to turn a smoker's car into a non-smoker's car. The molecule is not very stable and decays into normal oxygen and an oxygen atom that then destroys germs, bacteria and viruses. Unpleasant smells are also eliminated this way.
And how can this effect be used for washing machines now?
Because the SensoFresh program is not actually a washing program in the conventional sense. It is particularly suitable for ladies' suits, jackets and blazers.
Items that actually should be dry cleaned.
You're absolutely right. Look here, this jacket has just been finished.
Okay, looks like new. But smells better.
Exactly. Sometimes simple airing just isn't enough to fight tobacco smell or food odors. SensoFresh is the optimal solution here.
Another Siemens innovation I would just love to have at home. Oh, there is Frank again. What is he doing? Just checking his emails on his tablet?
I think he's just looking for his favorite recipe in the new Home Connect app.
I've heard of Home Connect before. Is that about networked household appliances?
You are quite right. And all you need for that at home is a protected Wi-Fi network, a tablet or smartphone, and of course the suitable domestic appliances.
Which domestic appliances will it network then?
Last year we introduced the ovens and dishwashers. This year we are adding the refrigerators, washing machines and dryers, and also a fully automatic coffee machine.
And how will that benefit me in my day-to-day life?
I think it would be best to have Frank show us.
Hi there, you two. Just imagine, Annie, that you're planning a menu for the weekend.
Okay.
In this case, the recipe database will help you with many ideas. How would you like brownies with your coffee on Sunday afternoon, perhaps?
Yes, I'd love that. Sounds very tasty. But I'm always on the move and sometimes just don't know what else I need to buy.
I see, but that's very easy. I'll simply send you the list of ingredients by mail.
Okay, cool. Flour, sugar, eggs. Do I have any eggs left?
No problem. Just take a look inside your fridge. This is, of course, what you would do at home. But just imagine you're out and about again and already in the supermarket.
Well, that's just bad luck for me.
But with Home Connect, you can now also check your fridge when you're out. See here? No more eggs left.
Okay.
So you need to put some in your shopping basket.
And now we'll cook. Here's the preparation. And once you're finished, you can very easily send the settings to your oven. The type of heat, temperature, period, everything is sent to the oven at the touch of a button.
And then I can use the time I save to decorate the table some more.
Right. And once the cake is finished in the oven, you will get a message on your smartphone.
And what can the other domestic appliances do with Home Connect?
You can, for example, very easily adjust the water hardness of your dishwasher in the basic settings, or get a push message when your washing machine is done in the basement. And in the world of coffee, you can prepare types of coffee that the machine doesn't even offer.
And the app will also help you in case of a service call.
That was my visit to the trade fair. I found out about many inspiring innovations that can make my life even more flexible and independent. My visit to Siemens has really paid off for me.
Siemens, the future moving in.